final whistle has gone at the Riverside, and Blackburn Rovers came in with their balaclavas and robbed Middlesbrough blind, taking home all 3 points back to Lancashire in a pretty much shit performance. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, I'm not going to say it was a stellar performance, but Rovers, we were lucky. We were lucky today. And to be honest with you, it was a very damp squib of a game. No real major highlights. I think Middlesbrough would find themselves a little bit hard done by coming away with absolutely nothing. And if we're completely 100% honest, I think a draw is probably a fair result. Of course, why do I say that? Because there was a couple of penalty shouts going either way. Rovers one was a bit weak, bit of a handball claim, but nothing really too much to get excited about. But young Branthwaite comes in from a corner, high boot, takes out a man. I think his name's Fry. He got a boot in the eye. Did Fry? I'm a poet, but I did know it. So he went out. He went out of the game, changed the formation, or changed personnel to Neil Warnock's disgrace. Of course, were forced to make an early change, as did Rovers. Of course, Bradley Johnson started the game, but of course, Mowbray had to make his own early change. That was prior to the Fry ice incident situation. So up kept Buckley. Of course, scored last round in Stoke. Came on and did an okay job in midfield. Nothing to get excited about, really. The game was limited in chances either way. To be honest with you, I think Middlesbrough had plenty of chances to more than Rovers anyway to get in front, but they showed no end product. But it wasn't until the second half that Rovers took their chance, and it was the one and only chance really for Rovers, and it was Joe Rothwell put the ball in the back of the net. I believe it was a Harvey Elliott assist once again, scoring on the 63rd minute, midway through the second half, to change the whole vibe of this game. Of course, then it gave Middlesbrough a kick up the arse, and they tried to push a little bit further. But ultimately, they couldn't find the back of the net themselves. And very toothless today. Of course, usually, when we go against Middlesbrough, I'm always a little bit hesitant because Britt Sommerlonger is a danger man, full of goals, and usually does score against us. But today, he could not find the back of the net. Even young Watmore's been in the headlines in the North East recently. Of course, switching allegiance from Sunderland to Middlesbrough, coming on the scene, bursting on the scene with a short-term contract, but now signed a longer-term deal with Boro. Of course, exploded back into the Championship, of course, with a couple of goals in recent matches. But today, again, he was a mystery man. Did not see much of him, as we did not see much of Rovers' attacking quartet or trio, should we say? It was not the best performance. Branthwaite looked ropey. Davenport looked ropey. Nyambe even looked ropey today. He just did not look at the races, and we were I could not believe, or I still cannot believe, that we managed to come away with the 3 points. It was heading for a 0-0. I think Middlesbrough did have a golden opportunity to put the game to bed themselves with a I think it was a couple of set pieces. Corner eventually come out to I don't know who was the man. I think it was actually Wood, substitute Wood, who hit the actual woodwork, hitting the post. So Rovers riding their luck in the end, but ultimately Joe Rothwell got the end on the end of a perfectly weighted pass by Elliott. And Rovers go away back to the northwest with all 3 points, and that pushes us up to 9th in the bloody table. Can you believe it? Just 6 points now off of the top 6. There's still a lot of work to do, but the big thing for me is heading out of this game is this was, to be honest with you, I didn't fancy our chances whatsoever. I anticipated at best a draw, but I would have taken this cheeky 1-0 win all day long. But heading out of this, we've got 4 possible winnable games now. We've got Luton Town at home. I think we've got who else have we got on the horizon? I believe we've got Preston not too far away either. Let me have a quick shifty-to-dufty, but I know those two are in those last 4. I just don't know which order. I think Huddersfield Town might be in there as well. We've got QPR after that. Barnsley. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 winnable games for Rovers on the next 5 matches. So good chance for Rovers to maybe get the points on the board and maybe just get all the Rovers supporters back on track and maybe start to believe again that we could get out of this or make even a late push for the players. If we are going to make a late push, I don't want to be a lastminute.com late push. We have to do it now. Of course, Mowbray going back to his old turf here, Riverside, showing the Middlesbrough hierarchy that, he still can cut the mustard at this level. And again, a big plus mark for Mowbray on this one. Of course, he's not had the best of luck against Warnock. I think he's only beaten him once in his old tenure as a manager across all clubs, or all divisions and all that kind of stuff. But at the end, a bit of afters there by Warnock Warnock, he was not happy with Branthwaite's challenge, which basically took out Fry, who we don't know how bad his eye is or things like that. Of course, he walked off. His eye looked intact then, but he was not happy. Warnock will be pissed. I'm sure his after match comments will be quite a sight for sore ears. So I'll be looking forward to listening to those. But anyway, until then though, be sure to give this video some love and smash that thumbs up and smash your subscribe. And also, if you want to check out the channel a little bit later, we'll have a detailed review of this match. We of course had a watch along. Of course, it was riddled with technical snafus. Hopefully next week will be a little bit better than that and have a little less technical snafus. But anyway, again, check out the detailed review later on. Also, if you want to catch me live later on today, we'll be on, of course, with the Buffalo Bills watch along in the old AFC Championship final up against the current Super Bowl champions. That is, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs. But until then, though, I'll see you all very soon. Until then, mask up, be safe, and I'll see you on the other side. Oh, the roar.